Andy,
Yes, Mike.
do you like 50-Foot Ned's merchandise?
I do indeed.
The best stuff, bitch!
The title for tonight's podcast is Kerouac.
Just another Tuesday.
We are taking over.
Happy Tuesday, podcast. Let's fucking do this thing.
This place about to blow.
Come on, Slavinsky!
Panels on Pages.com Podcast Network is here to cover all of your pop culture needs.
2 words, nerd boner.
From comics to television to movies to wrestling,
Fuck wrestling.
your favorite PCN hosts will keep you entertained all week long.
Boobs, boobs, boobs. Peen, peen, peen.
He's Santa
Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, look for the Pop Stars on Facebook and Twitter, and be sure to join the forums and become a member of the population.
Yellow.
Hello.
Oh, you're all very quiet. Why are you quiet? Oh, here we go. If I turn you up. There we go.
That usually helps.
Yeah, turn the volume up.
Alright.
Hey,
Oh, and now we've got echo.
echo.
You haven't.
What?
Echo from where?
I can hear me on your end.
Can you?
Yeah.
It's possibly because I'm using a different set of headphones.
No.
Joshua's moved the cheap headphones I were using that we wasn't getting echo on, and so I'm using a pair of standard sort of iPhone earbuds at the moment. And
Okay, well let me just see if I can hear myself now. La 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 la. Slightly, but not much. It's better than it was anyway.
okay,
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not an actual show today. It's just a little.
is it not? Okay.
No, 'cause that's why there's no show notes.
Ah.
It's just a little additional piece to go on with the Evil Dead commentary for Wednesday, really.
Yeah.
Right.
Shall I include it as just all one episode, or shall I upload it as 2 separate things?
Depends how long we go.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah, I mean,
because it could end up as a Beyond. I
yeah.
suppose.
Well,
Yeah.
that was the idea anyway, which is why I put the. I've also put the Beyond Sounders in. Well, no, it was a special, so maybe we'd have like an intro just going special podcast, do or whatever. I don't
Special
know.
podcast while the rest of the UK is finding out who done it in Broadchurch.
I haven't watched the last 2 weeks yet, so.
Andy, Mike, and Paul are titting around on a podcast.
Yes. No, I
Bottle
haven't
to
watched
the face.
I haven't watched the last 2 weeks of Broadchurch yet, so
I haven't watched anything.
I'm trying to stay away from
Yes, you're going to have to basically stay off the internet for, well, however long it takes you to catch up.
I know.
All I know is there's apparently a post-credits clip.
No, I don't think there's a post-credits clip. It just says watch the credits if you want to know what's happening.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. There's a post-credits clip. Samuel L. Jackson comes in and says to David Tennant, "I want to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative."
David Tennant for Doctor Strange. That would work.
I don't
No, post-credits. Where is Broadchurch set?
Broadchurch.
Well, yeah. I mean, where is that?
in the UK.
Well, yeah. I mean, is it London? Because everywhere.
No, it's more Hot Fuzz territory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Because I was going to say the post-credits clip is they're sat in a bookies, and then in the background Samuel L. Jackson walks up to the thing and goes, "I'll put 20 quid on myself, please."
I want to talk to you about the Grand National Initiative.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about the Grand National.
Well, I'm just going through stories on Digital Spy. Actually, one thing I do have to talk about first thing. If we are, we will do some news stories, but literally just as and when I find them. First one I've got is Futurama. Futurama's dead again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Futurama would be graveyard dead again.
Good news, nobody! Is,
Good news, I've got bad news!
Yeah. Futurama is
We
dead.
need to go to Beige Alert.
Yeah. Tell my wife I said hello. It says,
Ooh, bye.
Who's playing ping pong?
What?
It's just me moving some stuff around.
Oh,
He's moving a ping pong ball.
No, I'm not playing. I'm playing ping pong with soup cans.
You know, you
that
tend
sounds
to get
rather impractical.
Yeah, most people tend to use a racket and a little tiny ball.
He's using a racket and a soup can.
That's
that's why
really
it's taking that.
wrong.
That's
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm Mr. 12-incher. We don't use little tiny balls here.
That's why you use soup cans. No, that's why it isn't. We can't hear because of the soup can. It's just going bang against the wall and just falls down. He's like, oh well, maybe this soup can will work. Bang! No.
I love when you said bang. I could hear the echo on Paul then, so it sounded like it really exploded. Bang, 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 bang. Yes, good news.
Good news, everybody.
Yeah, so that's dead anyway.
Everybody loves a bit of good news.
It's not like Billy West is ever out of work.
I know, he's always in the pictures being an M&M going, oh yeah, wise guy, in a big bowl, really. Okay, so there's
Is it
that.
on his face?
No, there's no bowl on his face. We should probably explain that, as I went to Andy's house today.
Right.
Yeah, there's basically, you know, all these flyers that Andy's taken with the C2E2. Hello to anyone. I think we are recording the show. This isn't a pre-credits clip or anything like that.
No, we are recording right now.
Oh, okay. So here we live on the blue. They came like a bolt out of the blue to discuss everything in geekdom. The Popcast Network proudly presents the attack of the 50-foot nerds. That's Andy and Mike, that's Paul, awesome, right, let's go.
That works.
Anyway,
My name is Human Meat.
yeah, that's it. No, I went to Andy's house and hello to C2E2 people because Andy, we signed all flyers for Andy to give out at C2E2. And I'm going to redesign the flyers. Paul, you're going to be on the next set of flyers.
Yay!
So,
yes, we need a photo of me.
Yes, yours will be on there, and probably some manifestation of Joe will be on the second flyer anyway. That will make it.
He'll just be in the bottom corner holding a sign that says "Knowing is half the battle."
Yeah.
Chilean Baywatch Joe.
That's it, yeah.
We need to see if we could get him to get his wife to take a picture of him in a running pose wearing swimming shorts.
Oh,
and then we can just have him running along the bottom of the poster.
Speaking of taking photos, is this place where I've been working the last couple of days is where I've been working.
I've been working yesterday.
Oh no! I've showed Paul that. Hang on, did I tell you that? Yeah, I did tell you that, didn't I? Gordon Burns and I.
Yes, you told me about Gordon.
Yeah,
G-Bizzle.
G-Bizzle, yeah, G-Bo. Yeah, no, this event I've been working at the turnstile, making sure the guests basically all go through the turnstile and making sure they cross on the zebra crossing because it's a busy road and that. And the photographers who were there, so to me and a couple of the other security guards were just hanging around waiting for the event to start. And they said, "Can we get a photo of you lads on the security crossing like the Abbey Road cover?" I'm like, okay. So yeah. So there's me and a few other security guards all stood on this zebra crossing as if we're walking across. And I said, at least you got one Scouser in it, you know, because they're all from like Warrington, Manchester way. And I said, do you want me to take my shoes off? Grow a quick beard for you. That's,
cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the new version of the flyers that will make its appearance at Hua Hoi Lake most likely.
Cool.
So yes, I shall get to photoshopping on that. I just need to get a photo of Joe and yourself, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Joe moves back, we can upgrade it again and actually have a picture of all of us in the same room.
Yes, I've got ideas what I want for photos when we're all together.
There's got to be one with every single one of us wearing Daniel Craig mask.
Yes, I wonder if. Do you know what? Can I send? I'll send you something quick, Paul. Just bear with me one sec.
Alright.
Alright,
We can talk about it. I can just cut it out.
alright, hang on. Copy. Because I've got 2 to send them, you see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
God damn it, come on.
Douche.
Do you know,
Jump! God damn it! Jump!
Yeah. Yeah.
my bones, calm down. Yeah.
I'm the law. James.
Jim. Hey, Jim.
I'm
Jim.
the law, Jim.
I'm the law, Jim. Hey, Jim. I'm the law.
That'd be the best combination of 3
Jim.
movies ever.
Jim.
Star Trek, Star
Jim.
Trek Dread, and
Jim!
Dead Heat.
Jim!
Jim.
He's dead.
He'd be graveyard dead.
Roger, Jim!
My
Dead.
name is Cuban Jim.
I'm dead. And when I play my baracas, I go chick chicky boom.
Have you sent me this thing yet?
Hold your horses with you. Bloody hell. You know, it takes a moment to prepare it, right?
It
Yeah.
only takes a minute, girl.
Well, that's what you tell your wife. Right, hey!
I am gonna slap you like the bitch you are.
And that's what he says as well. Yoshi! Oh,
She.
crap. Right, okay. They're on the way. You shall get them shortly.
They are on the way.
Right, okay, let's see.
At work or on at play.
On the way.
Psycho the musical is to premiere in London this December, so go and see it anyway.
For fuck's sake.
What?
It will make its debut.
Well, basically, the whole soundtrack is just with different words sung to it.
No,
It's like-
American Psycho, not Psycho.
Oh, American Psycho.
Yeah, so it's all going to be Huey Lewis songs. And stuff. It will make its debut at the Almeida Theatre for a short run on December 3rd. Performances will then continue until January 25th, 2014. Yes, so there we go. Right, so that's that. Let's see. What else have we got in the news? Talk amongst yourselves.
The attachment hath arrived.
Okay.
Alright, let's have a look here. What the fuck is this?
Fall back to 20s.
I thought I downloaded that.
15th, right. Dick Van Dyke cancelled the New York appearance because he was tired. That's genuinely true.
I can't dance anymore.
He is about 128 years old now.
Yeah, but he's that high on drugs, isn't he? Isn't he just
He
doing
can-
that stupid chim chiri kicky thing
You can
everywhere?
actually see the penguins these days.
What?
Let's see. Let's see.
Everybody loves drugged up penguins. What?
What? Let's see. There's nothing going on in the world. What the hell happened in the world this week? Nothing.
There's a guy who beat up a sausage roll horse.
Oh, I forgot we missed the MTV Movie Awards.
Oh yeah.
We completely forgot. Should we talk about that quick?
If you want.
Yeah, if I can find the winners, then yeah.
Paul seems to have died.
Hello, Paul. Paul. Hey, Paul.
He's probably
Paul?
fallen asleep.
No, I think because I had to text him these, I think he went through his internet connection, so he's probably disappeared while that's downloading.
Ah.
Well, I can't find the MTV Movie Award. I can't find the MTV Movie Awards winners at the moment. So as soon as I do, we'll find them.
Fair
But,
enough.
Okay.
I'm hoping someone at C2E2 from the population comes up to me and just introduces himself by just coming around the corner and going, E!
Yeah, Paul's dropped out of the call. Oh. We've
Well,
got a new cast member for X-Men Days of Future Past. It's someone by the name of Alan Canto. Add Paul back in.
I just saw that.
Yeah. It doesn't say who he's going to be playing though. Well, that doesn't help.
What did I miss?
I just exploded. No, we just did the best news story you've ever heard in your life, but we're never going to repeat it. Because let's face it, everyone's already heard it.
Yeah.
Did you get your attachments?
Yes, I got my attachments, and those attachments put me on hold, and I couldn't get unhelded, so I had to drop the call and get you to re-add me.
You couldn't get unhelded.
Yeah, it basically put my Skype call on hold, and I couldn't I couldn't unhold it. Bizarre.
That's easy. Get your hand
and stop holding it.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, hang on, we've got some word from Clark Gregg here. He says that the demise of Agent Phil Coulson was not all that it seems.
Dun, dun.
I know. He says it was hard. Yeah, it was hard to miss the moment where that Asgardian bastard slaps me quite thoroughly. He says in an interview posted on YouTube.
Yes, he said Asgardian bastard.
Yeah, I was literally heartbroken. He said that when his character did die, but it's the comics, so you know that's a different form of dead. We never saw the body. The cards were in the locker. There are a lot of people talking about the English Blu-ray, and you didn't see the spear come through Coulson. Which, I don't know if we covered this at the time, there was a re-edit, whereas the actual theatrical version, the spear goes through his body, whereas they re-edited it for the Blu-ray version where the spear doesn't go through his body. It says, it would be surprising to me if this was a world where there wasn't some reckoning for the fact that it'd be, you know, some level of deception must have been perpetrated on the Avengers. So he's basically saying that Nick Fury was lying when he told the Avengers that Phil Coulson was dead.
Nick Fury lying. It's unheard of.
I know. Amazing. Let's see. What else? Now, I do want to watch this.
Up in the second one, and they'll all be like, "Oh my God, Coulson!
Oh my God, it's Coulson!
It's a good James!
It's we do need to figure out a way to watch the Man of Steel trailer shortly, guys. So we'll try and work that one. Oh, this is interesting. Racist Michael Bay may not be as racist as we thought, as he's going to be casting some of the roles in Transformers 4 through a Chinese reality TV show.
Oh bloody hell!
This is true.
The fuck?
No, I'd heard about this.
Yeah.
I'd heard about the Chinese co-production, but for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it says 4 winners from the Chinese television show Transformer. No, that's a lie. The Chinese television show will get to play a part in Michael Bay's upcoming action movie. The panel of judges will.
What's it called? China's Got Transformers.
Let's see.
It's just called Betting Ends.
Who wants to be an Optimus Prime? It says the panel of judges will
feature... racist pun.
Yeah, it will feature the former head of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and current Giaflix chairman, Sid Gaines. Put your headphones back on properly. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just like... Sid Gaines, you said?
Yeah. The film's producer, Lorenzo de Bonaventura, and casting director, Denise Chamian. Two winners will be chosen from contestants with professional acting experience. The other 2 roles will go to amateurs. So, yeah. They'll be in the back going, "Oh my God, it's a Transformer! It's a car, and now it's a robot! Car to robot! Car, robot! Which one is better?"
Betting Ends!
This is what happens when we haven't got the sound effects. You get Andy going, He sounds like he's having a stroke. Right, we've got a rumour about David S. Goyer. He has been rumoured as writing and now also directing the Justice League movie.
Oh, him.
Yes. Yes, he looks like a potato with a moustache.
Maybe he is.
Quite frankly, the only good thing that man has come out with was the scripts for the first two Blade films.
The script for the first two what films?
Blade.
Blade films. You films.
Blade, yeah.
Yeah, no,
He directed the third one, and he wrote it, and it was shit.
Alright. And you really expecting the Justice League film not to be?
Well, yeah, with that name attached, exactly.
Here we are then. Let's see. Fantastic Four, the reboot, will start to shoot in June. Avengers 2 will start filming in February 2014. Let's see. Expect to see some more Iceman in his actual ice form, as they are doing some motion capture on him.
Yes, so I heard.
Yes. This is what happens when I bang through the news. Ninja Turtles isn't called Ninja Turtles anymore. It's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, they're mutants again instead of aliens.
They are indeed. Also, speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we have our Splinter, and the casting director must have been in the bistro, because he's been cast as Danny Woodburn, who is the midget dude. Yes, he's been in a lot of things. He's recently appeared in Mirror Mirror as the dwarf Grimm. He's been in everything, this guy.
Now I know where I recognise him from, so...
Yeah, he's been in everything, this dude.
Midget beast.
Master Splinter.
Master Splinter's in a bistro. Oh, look over there, he's drinking coffee.
As the man of the Ninja Turtles.
We represent the Ninja Turtles, the Ninja Turtles, the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, look! I made a bistro! Shut up, you midget bastard. Right. Right, well, I don't give a fuck. You know me. Let's see, what else? What's going down in Groove Town? Stanley Tucci's going to be in Transformers 4. Evil Dead came out this week. We better tell this story.
Did it? I hadn't heard about that.
Oh, I told you this story last night. Right.
Goosh.
As we mentioned on last week's show, is Andy and I were supposed to go and see Evil Dead on Thursday. However, I booked the tickets, and he's supposed to be coming to mine about 6:30, gets off work about 3:30.
Yes.
So I booked a film for 7:30. Right. Plenty of time for him to get here, even if he's held up by traffic. It's plenty of time to get here, get to the pictures. Awesome. Thursday morning comes, I'm sick as a dog. And it's not nice. So I'll spare you the gaudy details, but needless to say...
He shat in a bucket.
No.
And then someone apparently fell over.
Needless to say, I knocked my microphone on the floor again. Anyway, but so I'm really point where it just says, you know what, I'm gonna have to contact him, tell him I'm not gonna be well enough to go and see this film. So it's about just getting on for 3:00. I figured, all right.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to set my microphone back up. There we go.
Oh, look, it's just. Oh, look.
So
it sounds like you're talking to us from the other end of the U-bend. Oh, Mike, are you down there?
So I tried to contact Andy Weirds and let him know that subsequently I wouldn't be able to make the excellent motion picture of which we have booked the tickets to see. So you did see the other end of the U-banks, didn't you?
Yeah, funny man.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. He was wearing the 11th Doctor's costume before the 11th Doctor. Anyway, so it gets to about 3:00. Yeah, see, getting to about 11 o'clock, 3:00, 4:00 rock, 5, 7. Anyway, it's happy days. These days are ours, yours and mine. Happy days. Anyway, What?
Hey!
Oh. The evil fonts turned up there. Hey! Richie, I will eat your spine.
That sounded more like vicious.
Well, basically, they walk in and they're like, "Oh, hey, it's the Fonz," and then he just looks at them, points, and goes, "I will take your soul."
He clicks his fingers and 2 demons from hell appear at his side instead, burning flesh falling off them and everything like that.
He's like, "You know what's really cool? Satan."
Hey, Mr. C, you sacrificed your son for me in season 1 and was never seen again. Oh! Apparently the Fonz was played by Brian Quinn.
I was about to say.
Whatever. Anyway, no, so I text Andy at 3 o'clock and thinks, right, he'll get to see this text and he won't bother coming. So I goes back to sleep. I say, it's one of these days where the whole day's just wasted, you know what I mean? 24 hours in bed. Forget it. 6:30 goes, here's the doorbell. The door opens. My mum opens the door. Andy's stood there wearing his Jimmy Grimble costume on the hunt for peas.
Yep.
He's expecting me to answer so he can go, do you know what my name is? No. I'm upstairs, ill. And my mum goes, oh, didn't Mike text you? Now, bear in mind, I'd sent the text via Siri. So I just went, Siri, text Andy, I'm not well, don't bother coming. So I hadn't actually seen the text go through. Siri had just gone, okay, I'll do that for you, yeah. And so I hadn't actually seen it, so I had Andy my mum said, didn't Mike text you? Didn't you get a text? And I did, Andy on the doorstep just go, no. So I text my phone and I said sent, and I'm shouting it up, saying, it's gone through, like that. And then Andy goes, there it is. So yeah. Andy, being a silly ass, has been more content, more obsessed with the fact that, I'm driving hot boss home from work, yay, to check his bloody phone. And he's driven all the way here and not bothered checking his phone. Like a tool. So yeah, and then have to drive all the way back home again.
Yep.
Like a mook.
What a twonk.
Yes. So there was that. But anyway. But I did manage to drag myself out of bed the very next day. Because otherwise, like, I'm in work like the whole next week. I never would have got a chance to see it otherwise. So I dragged myself out of bed the next day. Still feverish. Still ill as anything. And I went to see it. And I'll tell you what, go and see The Evil Dead if you've got a fever, because it's fantastic. It's good anyway, but it's even better when you're running a fever, and it's just weirder. In fact, go and see any film when go and see The Smurfs 2 when that comes out. Intentionally get a fever and go and see that, because it's the only way that's going to be any good.
I've got a fever, and the only cure is more Smurfs.
I got the blues fever, oh! Yeah, come here, baby, little Smurfette. Oh yeah, I got the blue fever.
Goof.
Yeah, that's what I do. Why do you think they're wearing white hats? That's my goosh on their heads.
or as they would say, Smurf.
Yeah. Attack of the Smurfy, the 50-foot. No, the Smurf.
No,
it's the 50-foot
Smurf of the 50-foot Smurfs.
Yeah. My name is Smurf, with me is Smurf, and over there there's Smurf. Okay, how was your Smurf this week, Smurfs?
Smurfing Smurf.
Awesome. Smurf?
I'm Marklar, you're Marklar, and the Marklar.
What? I don't understand your words.
Never mind.
Okay, well, let's Smurf on with the Smurf.
Smurf.
And move into the Smurf section. Smurf and Smurf! It's time to discuss Smurf and Smurfs! Okay, our first Smurf this week is... I've got a story about Smurf the Smurf, who has been caught smurfing. Yes, police pulled him over and said, you've been smurfing in public and to not smurf it again. What do you think of that, guys?
Smurf you!
Yeah. Yeah, I think that smurfing in public should be outlawed, and I think we should have tighter Smurf control. And if Smurf smurfs again, then I think the full Smurf of the Smurf should be smurfed upon him.
Indeed. I mean Smurf.
Hey, Andy.
E.
You bastard, you got there first.
It's Gargamel! Run away!
I'll get you bastards!
Oh. Hey, you're going through the Digital Spy news there. Have you seen that Challenge are going to be showing Nightmare?
I was going to come to that in just a sec, actually, funny enough. Yes, Challenge are going to be showing seasons 1 of 2 and Nightmare again. Oh,
yes, the decent seasons.
Yes.
Instead of the shit that they showed on CITV on the old school weekend.
Mm.
When it was far too complicated.
Awesome! I can totally watch that now. I need to because I haven't seen much of it, only clips, and one of on the SpoonieExperiment.com, one of his regular references in his videos, is Nightmare. It's of the guy. The presenter, you know how something bad would happen to the player, yeah, and he'd go, ooh, nasty. It's a clip of that.
Oh, bet that fucking hurt that.
Yeah.
The one thing I had this conversation with Kath because we both remember watching Nightmare when we were kids. But we also both remember playing, or at least trying to play, the computer game. There was a Nightmare computer game.
Yeah,
Amstrad C64, which is what I had. Kath had a Spectrum. Yeah. And it was notorious for the fact that basically you couldn't get out of the first room.
Yeah.
I'm glad I never actually paid for it, because I could never get out of the first room. I don't know anybody who got out of the first room. I swear there was nothing to that game other than a first room.
Well, let's see what it says here. Here's the article. It says, when it loads up, there's a nice severed child's head underneath, and he's like, let's see what's on bucket number 1. It's a sort of small child's head. Challenge TV has revealed on Twitter that it has picked up the rights to TV classic Nightmare, the classic CITV series, which featured Hugo Myatt playing Dungeon Master Treguard, originally aired between 87 and 94. Nightmare featured cutting-edge virtual reality gameplay.
Well, it was cutting edge at the time.
And featured children taking on roles of dungeoneers and advisors as they attempted to navigate their way around Nightmare Castle and various challenges with only a knapsack and the show's favourite helmet of justice, whoosh, to help them. Funny enough, I made a Nightmare joke when I was in yours earlier, didn't I? When we were trying to tell Connor where the Capri Sun was. I was like, sidestep left, spellcasting, C-A-P.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah. Didn't you get that?
No, I didn't.
I was wetting me though.
I thought that was a Nintendo thing, which is why I started going up, down, left, right, start. Oh no,
that made me laugh anyway. Writing on Twitter, the official channel, the official Challenge TV account said, huge news! Apparently Brian Blessed writes the Twitter account. Huge news! We can now proudly announce Nightmare! Series 1 and 2 is coming to Challenge Friday 10th of May at 10:30 p.m. Treguard's alive! The show will also be repeated on Saturday mornings.
So watching that.
Saturday morning Nightmare is right.
It has to be said, Challenge does actually have quite a few decent shows on there. Do you ever watch Ninja Warrior?
I have seen it, yes.
We go through periods of being addicted to it because it's I don't know if you know sort of the background of the original show that it's made up of, but they basically have this show every 6 months called
I really don't care about it, to be honest with you. It's just Japanese people clinging to walls and then they fall off. That's it. For half an hour. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
You have no soul.
I don't care.
So long as it's Japs falling in pits, then I don't mind.
I lost my soul a long time ago, Stuart, and you damn well know it.
I lost my soul to rock and roll.
I lost my soul to Bruce Forsyth. He stole it. He sucked it out of my body on a Wednesday one day.
And what did you lose to Rolf Harris?
is wobbleboard.
My didgeridoo.
Well, you should have didgeridoo.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about that now, seeing his name's out there. That's who we were. I mean,
Oh,
as if you hadn't realised, folks. That's who we were alluding to the other week.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You seemed Paul. You seemed confused when you were talking about. We can tell what it is now. My first thought was something else that we can't talk about.
Yes. So I gathered.
And then you were like, "Well, I don't want to do an entire podcast about Rolf Harris." And I was like, "Oh, right."
But seeing as we're here, let's do it. Rolf.
Anybody want to do a King Caractacus joke? Or will it just pass everybody by?
No, let's just leave.
Did you know that Rolf Harris actually did a session wobbleboard playing on the film Australia?
What?
No.
Yeah, I was me and this was back when I was still with Zoe. We were watching the film Australia, and we just left the credits running. And I always pay attention to like the music.
Are you sure it's that Rolf Harris?
There's only the one.
Yeah,
I was going to say that's the only one I could think of, and it's like session wobbleboard players. It was like wobbleboard players, and there's a few names, and there was Rolf Harris there as well. I was like, well, it's got to be a massive coincidence if there's two Rolf Harrises that play wobbleboard. So,
well, shut up.
So I presumed it was him.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Right, let's see what's going on here. Let's see. There was an episode of Hannibal that got pulled.
Really?
Yes, because of the Boston Marathon bombings. Because it was the subject matter was too close in tone.
Yes, Andy.
What?
No, shut up. We're not talking about that.
No.
Yeah. No, so they're putting it later in the run, but apparently narratively it won't make any difference. You're not missing anything.
Wait, what was this an episode of again?
Hannibal. They've dropped episode 4. They're just going to run to episode 5 instead. Episode 4 will come later down the line. Let's see, what else? I was saying to Paul, actually, Hannibal is on the TV now. Remember when we first started talking about it? No word on whether the Clarice Starling TV show is actually going to appear at any point.
Huh.
Yeah. Let's see. Nothing going on here. Nothing going on here. No. Doctor Who news. They've announced the series title for the series finale.
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah, it's called The Name of the Doctor.
Whee!
Yes. It's Bill. Bill Who. There we go. Spoiler. Find a spoiler can, Andy. Yeah. Yeah. No, it was, yeah.
I have a laser cannon, that'll work.
Also, Heroes might be coming back. Yeah, they might be being picked up as a MSN original programming. You know, like Netflix do original programming.
And Amazon.
Yeah, like anyone's going to watch anything on MSN. Come on, play the game. You know, when they were the only instant messaging game in town, fair enough. But now, no. Now, saying to Andy earlier, I actually haven't finished watching Hyde yet. The episode of Doctor Who that played over the weekend, so I can't give a fully informed review. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. Do you guys just want to talk about it between yourselves, or I don't know? So
we can hold off. We
can just wait until like next proper episode, and then we can just talk about both of them.
Yeah.
Sounds okay. Sounds okay to me. Awesome. Right.
I want to rewatch it anyway, because when I did watch it, it was in the house with. It was over at my mum's, so Connor was playing, everyone was talking to each other and stuff. So.
Okay.
And in the meantime, you say Metabolus and I say Metabilis. You say
Hey, we were talking about this earlier as well.
We did talk about this, yes.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Well, in as much as, you know, what's to say there wasn't an unseen, TARDISode or something like that, where the Doctor goes somewhere and he goes, oh yes, I died on Metebelis 3, and someone says, why'd you call it Metebelis 3? So that's what it's called. No, it's called Metabolist 3. You are? Yeah, it's Metabolist 3. I mean, I've been calling it the wrong name the whole time. Yeah. Oh, freaking hell.
Well, it turned out that the way the Third Doctor died, and he's like, the person talking to him saying, you died on Metebelis 3 or whatever, turned out the dude had a speech impediment.
Death by grammatical error.
Yeah.
Well, hang on a minute. This is John Pertwee we're talking about. He did have a speech impediment.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. So maybe it was always Metebelis 3, and they decided.
I don't know. I didn't know a lisp made you completely mispronounce the entire.
No,
word.
I meant the alien had a speech impediment.
What, all the 8 legs.
Yeah.
Hang on, the Doctor is an alien.
Well, that's a fair point, but I mean, this is like, oh no, Superman's been turned into an alien. Yeah, he was anyway.
Yes, I showed Andy Super Dickery as well last night, Paul.
Oh.
I had to introduce both of you to Super Dickery last night.
After looking at it a bit more, I'm pretty sure I have actually seen it before, but I haven't seen it in ages, so I've completely forgotten of its existence.
Right, I've got some odd news from around the world. If you guys want them,
Go on,
you
then.
can do.
okay. First one is that it's about our old friend Cliff Richard from Thunderbirds. It says an experiment.
Chris Richard.
As they call him in China. An experiment has found that plants kept in a greenhouse died when exposed to Cliff Richard's music.
Anything will die if exposed to enough Cliff Richard music.
However, let's see. It says they were kept in different greenhouses. The ones in the Cliff Richard greenhouse all died. However, music played in the Black Sabbath greenhouse still was kept alive.
Yes.
Wait, what's this?
Devil worship.
This is an experiment to see if music, like that Mythbusters episode.
Yeah, I was going to say Mythbusters have done the same thing where they were talking to peas does it, and then the best peas were the ones where they were like, where they had the Chimera album. What was it? The Impossibility of Reason on repeat, because I remember watching that episode and they were like, I thought, hey, this is awesome. They've actually got Chimera, because it kept playing clips of the songs Pure Hatred, and which other song was it? The opening track, probably. But then I just got annoyed because Tori was like talking to the person in the shop and saying, "Oh, we need the most brutal death metal you've got," and he's like, "Okay," and hands them Chimera, and I immediately was like, "That's not death metal."
I need the most brutal death metal that we've got a licensing agreement with. Yeah. Right.
But still, if it's they got a license with Roadrunner, which was what Chimera was on at the time, and it's like, we need death metal. Okay, I'll give you the first Deicide album. That's on Roadrunner.
It doesn't matter. Right. Okay, I've got a next story here, which is we're going to see the lighter side of the Boston bombing now. Okay. There was a bit of a mistake on subtitles. You know when you put the subtitles on live news reports, and basically it's all done through voice recognition. And basically tries to do it, and then if there's a mistake, someone will go back in quickly and redo it. Fox 4 News was covering the manhunt for Dzhokhar Tsarnaev
yes, I remember this one.
Yes, on Friday, April 19th, when the subtitles stated next to the picture of the subject that he was 19-year-old Zoe Deschanel. Yes.
That's brilliant.
Unlucky. Yes, that was a bit silly. Yes, let's see. Okay, this is the next story is about the power of no. Okay, a man tried to rob a Florida pizzeria but ended up leaving after the worker simply said no. The female attendant assumed the man, who was brandishing a knife, was joking and laughed when asked for money. She said no twice. He then left the shop, removed the ski mask he was wearing, and got into a car. The passing motorist saw the robber remove his mask and followed him home, alerting police to his address. When questioned, the car owner revealed that his friend had borrowed the vehicle for a booze run, quote unquote. So, yeah. So we went in, pulled out a knife, said, give us your money. She went, no, we went, alright then, well no. Pretty weird.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Let's see.
That is pretty great.
We found Jesus again. He's back.
Was he
This
behind
time-
the settee?
No, he's on a t-shirt this time. Martin Andrews recently spilled fabric conditioner on one of his t-shirts, and when he was surprised when the image ended up looking like Jesus. When the t-shirt is the right way up, it doesn't really look like anything.
Yeah. Do you have a link to the picture?
If you give me 1 second, I'll find it for you. Okay. It kind of helps if with these kind of stories, if you can see the photo. So just give me 1 second. I'll grab that for you. Oh! I've got breaking news about John Bannerman to tell you in a sec. Shut up, you.
Okay.
Or I'll punch you in the boob. Right,
What?
where is it? You heard me.
He says you have man tits.
There he is, right. Jesus. Go.
Go, Jesus!
Super Hyper Jesus, go! Okay.
Super Robot
Space
Monkey
Thunder
Team,
Christ.
Jesus Force, go!
Space Thunder Christ. Going from
That
heaven,
doesn't
gonna
look
teach...
like Jesus, that looks like an alien juggling.
I don't know. People see things, what they want to see. It says when the t-shirt's the right way up, it
Take
doesn't
me
look
to
like
your
anything.
leader. I will show him my magic tricks.
In addition to the more obvious interpretation that Jesus appears to be delivering a sermon, Andrews has also suggested that it looks like Christ is posing as the Fonz from TV's Happy Days. Hey! I've showed my mates at work the photo, and one of them has said, I've heard you can find comfort in Jesus, but you've never heard of Jesus in comfort.
Oh.
Comfort being a brand of washing up conditioner.
Oh. God.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Right, I've got breaking John Bannerman news. Andy, break out the John Bannerman sounder.
John Barrowman
Thanks.
is great big gay.
Thank you. John Bannerman has revealed... John Bannerman has revealed that he's really upset about not being included in the Doctor Who 50th anniversary special. The actor who portrayed Captain Jack Harkness in Doctor Who and its spin-off Torchwood told TV Line that he was not approached to take part in the show, contrary to some speculation. He explained, everyone on Twitter tries to make like it's my decision, but the bottom line is I was not asked. The producers
Said
don't want
Robert
to...
Kirkman.
Yeah, the producers don't want to put Jack in it, and I know my fans are really upset about it, as was I. Bannerman continued, because let's face it, he never shuts up. People have tried to say it's my schedule. It's absolutely not. I was told by the producers of Arrow that if I was asked to do the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, they let me go and do it. It was nothing to do with my schedule. It's just a matter of fact that I wasn't asked. Although he's disappointed about the decision, Bannerman said, as he does, he understands that Captain Jack's character may have a limited appeal to some viewers. He continued, again, I understand why they did it. They want to move forward. They want to do some different things. I know how former showrunner Russell T. Davis approaches things. They're not doing it just for the Uber fan. They're doing it for the wider audience. And if they're gonna bring back a character, they wouldn't do it it wouldn't be just for the Uber fan. It would be for everybody. So that's perhaps the thinking that they had.
And it's all done in the best possible taste.
John Bannerman, shut up.
Have you ever actually followed his Twitter feed?
No.
No, because I can hear him anyway.
I swear the man does not know how to take a bad photo. You know, it's
Oh no, the man probably does, but he probably takes about 700 at the same time and then picks the best one.
It's a fair point.
It's like a standard Twitter feed where it's having breakfast. Look, taking a walk. Look, doing something really boring, but it's John Barrowman, so it's like, look at me, and aren't I amazing? And it's like, well, yeah, actually, you do take a rather good photo. So, there we go.
Right, I've got another story here now about a property owner who's put his house up for sale, has been offered £10,000, that's roughly $15,250, in lottery tickets to the buyer of his mother's house. The one-bedroom bungalow has been on the market since July, but has not received much interest from buyers. So the owner, 65-year-old Alan Hodgkinson, has decided to offer an incentive. Right, I'm just making sure I did read that back now. Okay, a legally binding contract promises that Hodgkinson will take £10,000 from the sale price and spend it on lottery tickets. Then any money the tickets make up to the value of the property, £125,000, will be refunded to the buyer.
Okay.
That's difficult to understand. His mother's old home is based in an over-55s retirement complex in Eton, Leicestershire. Hodgkinson said, "Rather than reduce the price, why not stake the effective reduction on the lottery and refund all the winnings up to the value of the original sale price to the buyer? If there's no jackpot, then the buyer's no worse off. Still, they could still get a sizable contribution, but also have an excellent property, and it's only a matter of time before a buyer with matching needs comes along." A partner for Newton Fallowell, the agents who are selling the property, added, "We think it's an amazing incentive. I've never heard of anything like this before. So buy it, please, because we get, dibs." So, hang on, so I'm running this back. Anyone who buys the house, they give him 125 grand. He then takes 10 grand of that, spends it on lottery tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And then any money that wins. Hang on. So any money that wins, he gets to keep £125,000 worth, and if there's anything left over, he gives it back to the people who bought the house. Is that what it's saying?
Yeah, I think so.
So if he makes 200, if he say wins 200,000 on the lottery, he keeps 125 for himself, and then gives 75,000 to the owners of the house. Is that right? No?
Yeah.
It's confusing.
You know what? I don't care, because I'm never going to buy it, so yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? Shut up. I don't care. Let's see. There's not much going on in the
Weetabix trials pay-by-picture promotion.
What?
Weetabix has launched a pay-by-picture promotion, allowing tablet and smartphone users to claim free breakfast biscuits by presenting a photograph on their device.
Okay.
Customers who take a snap of a televised Weetabix advert can show it at their local Boots to receive a packet of Weetabix. What?
Okay.
Oh my god, it showed on air today during Emmerdale. And then, so people during Emmerdale were like, "Oh, I hope I get me free Weetabix!"
I can't stand Weetabix.
No, it's not like...
Weetabix while
He was actually, funny enough, yeah. It was like 5 o'clock or something like that, and he went, hungry! And went and came back with Weetabix. As you do at 5 o'clock on a Monday.
Yeah, and then he drew Mike's face on a piece of cardboard, and then he goes, "My cup is on your face, Mike!" And then as he's eating, he goes, "The bowl is on your face now."
Yeah.
So
that's definitely your boy.
Yes, he is.
So
He's definitely Andy's boy.
Yeah, mainly because didn't he start singing Midget Bistro at you as well?
He did, actually, yeah. And he sung me, "Come with me, Daniel Craig, I've got marmalade."
Yeah.
Yeah. Sing that to me. And Andy's just broken all his bones at once. Okay. I've
fell down the stairs.
I've got a story here now. Do you know what? I went to Andy's house, and we were going to go, and Andy was going to show me the shower fridge, but we decided not to, because it would shatter the illusion then.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Plus, I didn't want to be trapped inside forever, and be stuck in there with Stanley and all of his other captives.
Yeah, which almost happened because you went, okay, I'm off now. Went to go to the door, like,
Yeah,
oh,
it was locked.
I appear to be locked in.
I know.
I'm like, you'll never leave.
Andy's evil grandma's house.
And then there was that creepy skinny maid thing.
Oh yeah,
Andy's midnight lover.
indeed.
There's some kind of
It's not skeletal enough.
no, there's some kind of like what did you say it was, like a Hoover?
It was like a
cover or
it's a
something?
cover for a Hoover or something, but it's put up there so no one can. So it all drapes down across the window so no one can stare in.
Yeah, but it looks like some kind of French maid or something like that.
Yeah, it does.
So
It's funny
your
because
midnight lover.
whenever my brother comes over, he always forgets it's there, turns around, sees a face staring at him, and goes, Jesus!
Hello. Next story then, I've got one about a judge in Michigan who has fined himself after accidentally activating his smartphone's voice dial function.
What?
Raymond Voet has a policy in his courtroom that any electronic device causing a disturbance in the courtroom will be held in contempt of court, and the owner would usually be submitted to a $25, that's £16, fine. The Iona Sentinel Standard reports that during a closing argument, Voet's phone began speaking using its voice control set, basically Siri. The judge explained that the phone was in his top pocket when it went off, and that he must have accidentally knocked it. He claims he struggled to turn off the setting and told the paper, "I'm guessing I bumped it. It started talking really loud, saying, 'I can't understand you. Say something like Mum.'"
Okay.
I wasn't expecting that at the end of the sentence. "My face got red as beet. That is an excuse. I don't take excuses from anyone else. I set the bar high, because cell phones are a distraction, and there is very serious business going on." At the next break, Voet held himself in contempt of court and fined himself $25. Voet, who then paid the fine immediately, stated on the record, "If I cannot live by the rules that I enforce, then I have no business enforcing these rules." As Andy broke all of his bones again and was found in contempt of podcast.
Oh,
Bah! Bah!
darn it! My spine.
My Achilles spine.
It's all that falling down the stairs.
You think it'd be me who'd been done it? Right, okay. I've got two more
Oh
stories.
no, broken bones, my one weakness.
Weakness! My one weakness!
Yeah.
There's an outbreak in Florida, and no, it isn't people eating other people's faces. This time,
Oh, pity.
this time it's an outbreak of giant snails.
What?
These snails, which can grow to become the size of rabbits, are being caught at a rate of 1,000 a week in the Miami-Dade County area. The snails can eat their way through building plaster. It provides them with the calcium that they need to grow shells. Evil devil snails are coming for you, Miami.
You know, I've actually seen one of these
Send the
motherfuckers.
French.
They're at the Albert Dock in Liverpool. There used to be that bug place, insect place, and we took Joshua there one time. Now, not the best of places for me to go to because I'm not a big fan of creepy crawlies. But you know,
Oh really?
yeah. Oh, fuck off. And they had one of these, you know, giant African
Look out behind you, Paul!
bull snails or whatever the fuck they are. Yeah, and it really was a big son of a bitch. You know, they are bizarre. It's like, mutant snail. So,
Well, listen carefully to this then, Paul.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Snails.
According to
Heroes in a
experts,
whole shell.
their shells can often grow to a length of 15 centimetres. That's 6 inches. With a diameter of 9 centimetres.
That's alright, you can just use his 12 inches and go bang!
That's 3.5 inches. But some have been known to grow up to 30 centimetres by 15 centimetres. That's 12 inches by 6 inches.
Oh, so you've got my length and girth.
Goosh. And also consistency. Quite slimy.
It's then we learned that Kath has a snail fetish.
Oh. Oh, Christ.
Oh, dear. I'm so glad she doesn't listen to these.
I'm going to make her listen to this. Oh, God. Let's see. They also pose a health concern to locals. They carry a parasite known as the rat lungworm, which can pose a threat to humans if consumed in contaminated water or vegetables. They've been known to cause problems in Caribbean countries, where they've been known to cause tyres to blow out on cars. Quite how, I'm not entirely sure. I presume they eat through them. Not that they've gone round shivering them and run away.
This will be funny. Watch this, lads.
And then the owners come out the tyres blow up and go, "Was that you, Snail?
No,
You're only about 4 inches away and you've got a knife."
it wasn't me, honest.
I just happened to be eating my tea.
Well, when did you do it?
Oh, it was me.
When did you do it?
6 hours ago. I thought it'd have been further away by now.
Why can you talk?
Don't know.
I don't think this one through. I want to play on the swings. Oh God, it's you again, is it?
I've been imprisoned in a snail ever since being exiled from Andy's head.
Hang on, where am I?
You're in France.
Oh, bollocks! No!
This is cannibalism.
No, it isn't. You're a snail.
Oh, crap.
It's consumerism.
Yeah.
Oh no, get off Michelle!
Michelle, my girlfriend, what have you done to her?
Oh god. Right.
I never thought spring rolls would be a useful prop.
The final any other business story I've got is that a male victim of a parking dispute has told police that he can only remember what a suspect's cleavage looks like.
Okay.
The incident that took place in the Upper Haight in San Francisco, with the female driver allegedly striking the man's car with her own. Police were called after the suspect fled the scene, and when asked to give a description of the woman, the man only seems to remember certain physical aspects. Police Captain Greg Corrales explained to the San Francisco Examiner, "The victim was able to describe the suspect as having a low-cut dress and gave a detailed description of her cleavage." Don't know why he's Mexican. The woman is still at large, and authorities have asked anyone with information to get in contact. So if you know a woman with breasts in San Francisco, please contact your local authorities.
Indeed.
So, sir, please
The
describe.
woman was still at large, and he was still large.
So, sir, can you describe the person who hit your card? Boobies.
Boobs. 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 Lots of boobs. There was boobs. I seen some
Boobies.
The amount of times I've said boobs, I think it must be Nicki Minaj.
boobs. Boobs. Lots of boobs.
Could have been Kanye West with his cake.
Boobs. 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 Boobs.
Yes, sir, but what happened to your car?
Boobs.
Why is your statement backed by a euphonium?
Bird, 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 bird,
Boobs.
bird,
Boobs.
bird,
Boobs.
bird, bird.
Boobies. I like them boobies. Everybody likes the boobies. Boobies. Boobies on the women with the cars.
Honk,
San
honk.
Francisco. Boobies.
Honk, 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 honk.
Oops. Hey, does anyone want to know what Storm looks like in X-Men First Class? Here you go.
Let's have a look.
It's Halle Berry with white hair. Again.
Oh, is it? Impressive.
Yeah,
Except she's got
Halle
some-
Berry basically looking no different than the last time.
I know, it's a little bit closer to the Mohican. But that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Boobs.
Boobs. Boobs. Boobs.
I
Boobs
like
in the jungle. Strong as anything. Look,
I
watch
like
out for
big
that tree.
boobs and I cannot lie. She crashed into my car at night. And then she ran off and I cannot describe her to the police cause she's just got boobs. And boobs and boobs and boob 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 boob
Swag,
boob.
swag, swag. No one
I'm
asked you,
just,
Sean Connery.
Oh,
would I be right in thinking that any film title is improved by introducing the word boobs?
possibly.
Transform boobs.
X-Men, first boobs.
Red boobs.
The spy who loved boobs.
Iron boobs. The Wizard of Boobs. Jurassic
the boobs
Boobs.
of Oz.
Terminator
Evil
2
boobs.
Boob Day.
To IMDb. Let's see. I'm going to go on IMDb. Where's the Hot 100 and we'll see.
Terminator 3 Rise of the Boobs.
Hang on. Let me
Lord of the
where's-
Rings Fellowship of the Boobs.
Shut up, I'm getting to the... Where's the top 100 movies? Hang on. How'd you find their list of the top 100 movies?
Citizen Boobs.
Yeah. Shut up,
Shaft.
yeah. Well, the Shawshank Boobs. Or the Boobs Redemption. The Boob Father. The Boob Father, part 2. Boob Fiction. The Good, the Boobs, and the Ugly. 12 Angry Boobs. The Boob Night. Schindler's Boobs. The Lord of the Rings, Return of the Boobs. Boob Club.
The first rule of Boob Club is you don't talk about Boob Club.
Star Wars Episode 5. The Boobs Strike Back. The Lord of the Rings. The Fellowship of the Boobs. One Boob Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Inception Boob. Boob Fellas. Star Wars Episode 4. A New Boob. 7 Samurai. 7 Boobs. I don't know. Forest Boob. The Boob Matrix. I don't know. Lords of the Rings.
Boob tricks.
The Lords of the Rings. The 2 Boobs. City of Boobs. 7 Boobs. There needs to be some kind of amputee in there. The Silence of the Boobs. Once Upon a Time in the Boobs. Casablanca. The Usual Boobs. Raiders of the Lost Boobs. Boob
got
Window.
Yeah, I've got
It's
the
Power
bottom.
Girl.
Yeah.
Hang on. It's a Wonderful Boob. Psycho Boobs.
I think we've proved conclusively that adding the
Yeah.
word boobs improves any film title.
Yeah.
Even the bottom 100, you've got like Disaster Boobs, Super Babies, Booby Geniuses too.
Dr. Strangelove. Oh, stop. I learned to stop worrying. I love the boobs.
Manos, the Boobs of Fate. Boobdemic. Shock and horror. Die Hard Boobs.
Yeah, Wally Booby. Untouchable boobs.
Girl in Gold Boobs.
To Kill a Mockingbird. That's boob.
What have I become? I've created a monster.
The incredibly strange creatures who stopped living and became mixed up boobs.
In fact, I think I've made a bit of a boob.
But
Boob 9 from outer space.
2001, A Boob Odyssey.
Giggly!
Raging Boobs.
Jiggly.
Boob Man Begins. For a few boobs more. Mr. Smith Goes to Boobs. Boob Runner.
Curious boobs.
The Boob Lebowski.
You know.
Cool Hand Boob. Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Boobs. Boob City.
Boob World.
Good boob hunting. My
Boob
neighbour,
runnings.
Boobs. B for Boobs. Monty Python's Life of Boobs.
Monty Python's Boobs of Brian.
Dial M for Boobs. There will be boobs. $1 million boobie. Groundhog Boob.
That'd be the best day ever.
The Boob Ultimatum. The Hobbit, An Unexpected Boob. Ooh. The Princess Boobs. My name is Inigo Montoya. You met my father. Prepare to show me your boobs. Oh god. Let's see. Harry Potter and the Deathly Boobs Part 2. Beauty and the Boobs. Rosemary's Boobs. Awesome. Oh, there we go. That's the best of the top 250 there. Boob World! We did a commentary on that.
I said that earlier.
Okay. Alright then, shut up. I think, let's see. Oh, it's all good fun. Yes.
Boob out?
What would you, if you want to leave it there, we'll leave it there, yeah?
No, I was joking.
Oh, right.
It's up to you guys, whatever.
The Boobs in the Woods.
Weren't we going to watch the Man of Boobs trailer?
Oh,
we
yeah.
could, yeah, the Boobs of Steel. Yeah, well, we can do that and then we can bugger off if you want.
Yeah. I should be able to watch it because I've got YouTube on the PlayStation. You just need to give me the title.
Earl.
Okay, let me find it and then I'll let you guys know where we're gonna watch it. YouTube.com.
BoobTube.
Man of Boobs. Man of Steel, trailer 3. There we go. I think this is the one we want. Let's just double check. Released 17th of April. Yeah, this is on. Man of Steel official trailer 3. It's on the Warner Brothers Pictures.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It immediately comes up for me.
Goosh. Aren't you lucky at that age?
Warner Brothers Pictures, you say?
Yes.
3 minutes, 3.
Warner Brothers Pictures, you say? That's it, yeah. Alright, well, I'm ready. If
Well,
you
that's
guys
good
are-
because I actually searched Man If Steel.
Man of Steel. You guys ready?
Man If Steel official.
Yep. I'm ready.
Trailer 3.
Alright then, in 3, 2, 1, boobs!
An explosion.
Hello,
Dude.
I'm Gladiator.
Random flying thing.
Ta-da, baby.
I'm Jorus Elimus, father to a dead son, husband to a dead wife, and I shall have my revenge.
Oh no, wait, I won't. Bang!
Whee!
Meanwhile, in Joe's back garden, it's like, oh, I better put this on YouTube.
What if a child dreamed of becoming something?
You'll never guess what I found in my back garden. Well, it was a Man of Steel. Well, I say my back garden. I saw it on YouTube. There was an alien who came to Earth and he wore a cape and everything. It was boss.
This
Summer.
Sun was in the
Stop.
bus.
Hammer Time, the movie.
He saw what Clark did.
Hiya.
You're the answer, son.
Oh, what a coincidence. Young Clark wearing blue.
Hello.
I just keep
Oh, look, it's that moment when you realise that your dad and your stepdad, and your real dad and your stepdad are both Robin Hood.
And even if it takes
What?
the rest of your life,
Yeah, that awkward moment when you realise your stepdad built it and they came. Goosh. Kevin Costner in Glory Hole, the movie.
For others, a ghost who never quite fit in.
It's Crypto. No.
you will give the people of Earth an ideal to
Meanwhile, UFOs.
They'll race behind.
You know, for kids.
This is the actual score for the movie, by the way, now.
But in time, they will join you.
Where's at a park? Can't find my car.
In time, you will help them accomplish wonders.
Shouldn't have got a white car.
Boing.
Ah, reverse bungees are awesome!
Able to leap tall buildings in a single orbit.
It's a bloody big building, then.
You believe your son is safe?
I tried to jump the space bridge.
You know, this bitch Zod.
My father, but
I see what you mean.
found out who I really was.
I was saying him!
Had rejected me. He was convinced.
He is
that
quite
the
a
world
bitchy
was
Zod.
ready. What do you think?
There you go. It actually looks like a Superman film at last now.
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. It's not an S. In my world, it means hope.
It's a P.
Here it's an S.
You're dyslexic.
How about super?
Excuse me.
I just farted. Yeah, punch in the face for Zod. Superman actually gets to hit something in this film.
Hooray.
Yay.
It's been nearly 40 years since the first Superman film, and he actually gets to punch someone now. So there we go.
Bloody time. Yeah, there we go.
And we shall call him Superman, Protector of Soup.
It just basically flies down whenever he sees Lex Luthor about to take a sip of soup from his specially made Luthor soup spoon. Like Superman swoops in through the window, steals it off him, screams "No soup for you!" and just flies off.
General Zod Campbell versus Superman.
Zod Campbell.
Yes.
Like, Heinz will feel my wrath.
Yeah, that's the second in command.
Damn you and your 57 varieties.
Well, there we are. What do you reckon to that then?
It does look rather good, doesn't
much
it?
prefer Zod's voice in the weird scrambly trailer.
I will find him. Bring me the son of Kal-El because I'm going to punch him.
Yeah, it is completely crap compared to the other one where it's like,
Kneel before Zod, you dumbass, and all that kind of, you know. Ted and Stamp is just like, wah. You know, he's like, wah. Wah. Oh. Wah.
waka waka waka.
Yeah. Wah.
Hello, my name's Terence Stamp. Kneel before Zod.
Wee. Wee. So yeah, that's the man of boobs.
Yes.
If you like the man of boobs, why don't you let us know? Before we go, I forgot. We got an email.
Did we?
We
Oh
did.
yeah, of course.
We did. We got an email. Oh God,
We're
silly
about
me.
as organised as the Superfly podcast.
I know.
today.
Well, it's because this was just an off the fly. Off the fly? Is that right? Shut up.
Off the fly, on the cuff.
Yeah, that's the one.
And a
On
bit
the
of a
boobs.
boob.
Yeah, on the boobs. Right, okay. This is an email called "The Coming of Shani." Oosh. What he put? It's what he put the email.
Oh God, Shiny's sending us porn now.
I know. God. Right,
He's
as
like-
it's Shani.
This is how much I love your podcast. He's just holding one of the flyers in one hand. We're just going, oh
I
God,
love the
no.
50-foot nerds.
To be fair, he does love the 50-foot nerds. What he did is he took our freestyle rap that was on the end of the Beyond a few weeks ago, and he actually put it on YouTube. So if anyone goes and looks that up, I forget what the title is now. It's like 50-foot nerds,
50-foot rap or something.
50-foot rap or something like that. Yeah, Shani put that on, and it's on the panels on pages for them. Go and check it out there. The link's on there. Thanks for that, Shani. Anyway, just saved me the job of having to do it. And so this is the email.
We should put up our version, seeing as it actually has the video of us rapping
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, I suppose. But but thank you anyway. So what he's Scottish. So what am I doing? The Sean Connery or Mark Millar?
Do Mark Millar because you always do Sean Connery.
Because everyone loves Sean Connery, and he's very easy to slip into, if you know what I mean.
Goosh.
He's always lubed and ready to go in my vocal cords. Right, okay.
That's
Where's
why
Mark
Pat
Millar?
Miller likes him.
Where are you, Mark?
Osmore is funnier.
Mark Millar's great. He loves everything. Right, here we go then. Right, hello boys. Great episode as always. And I was tickled that my email was the first email of the PCN era of your fine podcast.
To be fair,
you must have only listened to like 3.
I was going to say, to be fair, in the pre-PCN era podcast, we only ever got 1 email anyway. So it's not like he had a record to beat.
Yes, congratulations, you're now the first multi-emailer.
Congratulations, you're actually the second person to email the show at all.
Other than that fellow who keeps trying to steal our bank account information and sell us Viagra. But other than that, yeah.
And invite us to the Illuminati, apparently.
I know. I'm currently listening to your new episodes as they come out, and also listening to your archives. Reached your Avengers special, and man, the show seems so subdued back then. It was like episode 3, that's why. We didn't know what the hell we were doing.
Hang on. That suggests we know what we're doing now.
That's a fair point.
That's a fair point, yeah. Yeah, but now we do silly voices, there's a difference. Although, to be fair, in episode 1 I did do Adam West for some reason. But never done him since.
Yeah, we said the same thing, though. We were, like, listening to old episodes, and we're like, my name's Mike, my name's Andy, blah, we'd make
this is a podcast.
Whereas now it's like, okay, so what have you done this week?
Great bistros, midgets, everyone's exploding and mines are melting all over the walls. Boobs, explosions, madmen, men of steel, they've all got badges up their arses.
And then Pluto came in and ate the sun!
Geek owls.
Yeah.
That's what the show is today. I'm cleaning products in the bathroom. That's what the show is. That's what the show is now. Like someone's head exploded on the wall and we've got to piece it together like a jigsaw. That's what it is now.
The only problem is we always piece it together wrong.
I know. Right. Okay. As to your generous offer, I'd love to pop on the show. However, there is one thing I'd love even more. A commentary on the Judge Dredd movie. No, the one with Dr. McCoy in. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not Judge Dredd. The other one. So, funny enough, I mentioned that on the show last week, didn't I say? We should do the Dredd movie, seeing as it's on the UK Netflix.
Yeah.
I see you in the midget bistro. I'll be the tall bastard in the midget's hiding fear of. Shiny. Kiss, kiss.
Did he put kiss, kiss?
No.
I was hoping not. Because otherwise it would continue with the coming of Shiny.
Oh, we have a fan.
Oh, we do.
Yes. He's apparently a bit obsessed. Where's
your email, Neil G?
Neil.
We have a scary stalker fan.
I was saying to Andy, I said, is Shiny going to C2E2? And he went, no, I don't think so. I was like, good. You don't have to lock your bedroom door. Andy, I'm outside your bedroom.
It's great.
I've got your haggis.
To be fair, haggis is quite nice.
Taste my special haggis I made just for you. And if you wake up in the morning with a wee sore asshole, it'll be a complete coincidence.
Oh, God.
And it'll be great.
You're welcome.
Is that too shiny? No, it's Mark Millar.
Mark, what are you doing here?
I'm listening to your podcast and it's great. Hang on a minute, I've got a key for the door in one of my million pouches. Oh, Rob Liefeld's here to let me in.
Oh, God.
Rob Liefeld.
Oh, no, he's just died unexpectedly. Don't worry, I'm here now. Oh, it's Tony Moore. We've all escaped from Disney's room of mad comics, people.
They all keep them locked up so they don't mess up with any Marvel shit.
We're down the same corridor as the room of madness.
So then they only have to hire.
Go for them, yeah.
They keep me chained in between.
I'm on a bungee cord.
It's one of them invisible bungees. Yeah, that'll do.
I've got like Magneto shell in X-Men 2. It's made out of plastic.
They keep complaining they're short of staff because they've run out of Samuel L. Jacksons to guard it.
I love to rape. See what you started, Shani. Do you see what you've done? Fuck you, Shani.
Oh, fuck.
On that bombshell, we'll leave the episode there. Oh, God. I don't know whether this was an attack or a beyond, or it's a batong, I think. It's a batong. Batong.
It's certainly not an attack. It's certainly not a beyond. It's more a sort of seizure.
Oh, God. No, because that means I've got to do a new sounder. Can we just decide what it's going to be, please?
Well, I'll just put it up as I'll just use the normal intro.
So, yeah, the Cuban Pete one. Go for it. All right then. Well, all that
I
remains.
was hoping that Mark Millar actually was at C2E2 because then I could have got him to do a sounder going, "This is the Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds podcast. It's great."
You were going to say the Attack of the 50-Foot nonsense then, yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Okay.
It's the podcast that Rolf Harris does with Jimmy Savile, Attack of the 50-Foot Nonsense.
Oh.
Allegedly.
No, not Rolf Harris. What's the other guy? What was the name of the other guy that we keep associating with Jimmy Savile? Not Rolf Harris, the other guy.
Warwick Davis.
God.
I thought they were other midgets. I didn't know what was going on.
This fella called Walt Flanagan asked me to dress up as a child.
What did I say earlier, man? Oh, crazy. Anyway, let's leave it there for this week. Okay, email us like shiny, so we can take the mick out of you. We're on 50footnerds@gmail.com. Spread the word as well, actually. We want more people to listen to the show. We want more emails. We agree. No, yeah. We want more emails. We want more people to listen to the show. So recommend to a friend. If everyone recommends to a friend, we can add at least 4 more listeners to the show. So, you know.
Point.
Yeah. So yeah, go and do that. And if you're one of the podcast hosts from the other, one of the other shows on the network, get in touch with Andy because we've got some adverts that we want you to play on your shows. Yeah. So yeah, email us 50footnerds@gmail.com. Like us up on Facebook. Just search Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds podcast on there. We're on YouTube. Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds on there. Twitter @50footnerds. Individual Twitters. Mine is @MikeGBell.
Mine is @Voltavec
And mine is @Hawthorne Scouser.
We're all over the place with other stuff. There's Andy's got his Bandcamp. We've mentioned it before. MFG is the Doctor Who Society that Paul runs, and I go along to and occasionally, pretend to know what I'm talking about. I don't know, what else do yeah, just go away until next time, Guineas.
Move out.
My name is Boobs McGee.
My name is Rolf Boobs.
And I am the Boobinator.
Boob out.
We saw your boobs. We saw your boobs. In the movie that we saw your boobs. Meryl Streep, we saw your boobs in Silkwood. Naomi Watts in Mulholland Drive. Angelina Jolie, we saw your boobs in Gia. They made us feel excited and alive. Anne Hathaway, we saw your boobs in Brokeback Mountain. Halle Berry, we saw them in Monsters Ball. Nicole Kidman and Eyes Wide Shut. Marissa Tomei in The Wrestler, but we haven't seen Jennifer Lawrence's boobs at all. We saw your boobs. We saw your boobs. In the movie that we saw your boobs. Kristen Stewart, we saw your boobs in On the Road, and in Monster, we saw Charlize Theron's. Helen Hunt, we saw them in the sessions, and Scarlett Johansson, we saw them on our phones. Jessica Chastain, we saw your boobs in Lawless. Jodie Foster in The Accused. Hilary Swank in Boys Don't Cry. Penelope Cruz in Vanilla Sky. And Kate Winslet in Heavenly Creatures and Jude. And Hamlet and Titanic and Iris and Little Children and The Reader and whatever you're shooting right now. We saw your boobs. We saw your boobs. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gay Men's Chorus of Los Angeles.
We saw your boobs, 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 we saw your boobs.
We saw your boobs.
If you've enjoyed the nerddom in your ears, then please follow us on Twitter at 50footnerds, or email us anything except spam at 50footnerds@gmail.com.
Smoke bomb and boob out.
Keep calm and
Boob.
Goosh on boobs.
Yeah.
Well, that's that done. And relax. So then.
yes,
Yes.
boobs.
Boobs. How many times did we say boobs in this episode? I'd love someone to count.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I was
Oh,
thinking.
it turned into an episode of the Princess Cast there.
I know. I think we were trying to match the the PCN advert at the start of the episode. Boobs, 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 peen, peen, peen.
That's why I said Princess Cast. That's Mary.
Yeah, I think we were going for that there. But
I almost said that, but I thought no, they'll all be expecting it.
yeah. No one expects the Spanish ink of boobs.
The Spanish boobquisition.
our chief weapon is boobs. That's it, just boobs.
Our two weapons are boobs and boobs.
So, our three weapons are boobs, boobs, and boobs. We've got the chick from Total Recall working for it, you see. Yeah.
Both versions.
Yes. In that case, our chief weapons are boobs, 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 and boobs. If we have both versions working for us. Because that's 6 boobs.
And that chick with the one boob over there. We call her Uniboob.
Super boob. It's just one big boob in the middle of a chest.